Yeah. Are you single? Are you in a relationship? When are you getting married? Who is your boyfriend? All those questions. Okay, let me address it. Let me address it right now. Let me just take a breath. Okay.
You can ride.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Petty, and I'm so glad to be back here. And okay, first thing first, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, go on and press that subscribe button. Go on. Yes, press the subscribe button and like this video, comment it so that it reaches more people. And I want to hear what you guys think. So comment guys, comment. Today's video is kind of special because I'll be answering you guys questions. I've put a poll on my social media, what do you call it, that questionnaire, to say like if you have any questions for me, like put them here so that I can answer them on my YouTube channel. And that's what I'm doing. You know, there's a lot that is happening around me. If my schedule is hectic, but I was like, I have to record this today. I have to let it has to go out. And what better way to do it in my mom's car. So this is my mom's car. And okay, I'm rambling now. Let's get into the video. So I've put these questions into three compartments. Yeah, I've put these questions into three compartments. The first one is like petty is just petty as me, and then there's my work related questions, and then there are relationships. You guys are nosy, you want to know like what is happening, so I was just like, let me just give it to them today. So without wasting your time, let me start with the petty questions. What is your full name and your date of birth? So my full name is Petronella Anisunduru. Petronella, it means a little stone or a rock or whatever you want to call it, but it is like the female version of Peter in the Bible, or the Petros, which also means like a little stone, a stone, or something like that. So yeah, that's what it means. And Anesu, I said Petronella Anesu. Anesu is a Shona name which means he is with us, God is with us. So Anesunduru, and I was born on the 21st of January in 1997. I almost became Ama 2000, but I'm not. So this year I'm 26 years old. The next question is, what are your hobbies and things you like to do in your spare time? So my hobbies, I like listening to music, guys. I love music. And you know, my hobbies are kind of weird because I'll be like doing what I love but also learning at the same time. So I like to research about music, a lot of new music, especially gospel music. I want to know the rules that they are, like, what you call it, ooh, like whatever they are now doing. I like to just learn more about the lyrics and just deep lyrics. I like listening to music, watching YouTube videos, listening to podcasts, and reading books. So I'll be in like feeding my mind as well as just enjoying myself. The next question is, were you always a Christian, and when were you born again? I've been a Christian ever since I was a young girl. Like my family has always been a Christian family, and I was raised by my grandmother, who is like a Christian, like a Christian. But now me being like receiving Christ is different from just being called a Christian. So I received Christ like as my person, I won't call him my person, my own, like put him in my heart about 7 years ago, 6-7 years ago, when he literally revealed to me what my purpose was, which is like to inspire people, to change people's lives. And I was like, okay, God, this is my mission. I have to take it serious. I have to take you seriously if I want to do this right. And that has been my journey. I've enjoyed it. What was your character like growing up? Growing up, I was such a bubbly, like I had a lot of energy, guys. I had so many in high school, I was that child. if people don't know, like, I'm the only child, so I really wanted to enjoy, like, I wanted to play with others so bad. Like, outside I'll be there, like, come and play with me. I was that child who enjoyed playing, and I also like enjoyed things like reading novels, reading books. Not like the school related. I've never been like a very good academia, but I really enjoyed things like sports. I was good at sports. I was good at sports. I was good at creative things, music. I was there, count me in, and reading books. So looking back now, I think there were signs. There were signs that I was gonna be here ever since I was a little girl. In things that I liked interacting with people. I liked to be there with people. So that has always been my thing, and I just want to encourage anyone, if you're ever going to have a child, don't dim whatever they have inside of them, be it if they like to sing, if they like to talk. Just make sure that you nurture it. You nurture that. You don't have to be like, don't do it, don't play too much, don't do those. Just make sure that you are there to just guide them, to be like, that's too much, come back. That's all I can say, because I've been there, and look at me now. I can talk as a profession, and I can speak to people. I'm in there with people. I like music. These are things that I loved even when I was still a child, and I did since then. So yeah. The next question is, when did you start singing? I started singing in high school. I think I've like shared my music journey. If you haven't watched it, I'll put the link in the description. I hope this is good. Okay. I'll put the link in the description about how I started music and like my music journey. I started when I was in high school. I started when I was in primary school. I've always loved singing, and yeah, up to now, I think it's my life. I love it. The next question is, what are your thoughts on purpose or identity? If you are a Christian like me, your identity and your purpose is found in Jesus. I believe that if you go to God and be like, okay, why did you put me here on earth? He will show you what you want. He wants you to do with your life. And most of the times it is related to glorifying his kingdom, like bringing someone to Christ. Most of the times it's like, whatever you're gonna do, it is somehow going to shine. Like the Bible says, we are the light of the world, and it's gonna shine, that it somehow attracts people to become Christians, to be born again, to be part of his kingdom. So that's my thoughts on purpose and identity. Your identity, your purpose is found in Jesus. Okay, so I'm going to move over to the work-related questions, and I'm going to start with the question which says, what exactly do you do? Okay, so I have this project which I run called The Hold Your Hand, where we simply uplift and empower women to be like, you can become somebody in this society. Go to school. You should go to school, university, start your business. You can do this, you can do this. And yeah, that's in short what I do there. And also I have this thing that is like, which I'm bringing up together. I don't know if I should say it here or I should just give you a trailer. But what I can say is everything that I've been working on all these years, it has finally found a home. I'm talking about podcasting, events. I'm talking about music. Everything has finally found a home. That's what I've been doing, working on this year. And it's coming. So stay tuned. I'm not going to give up too much, but that's just a little bit about it. The next question is, what happened to Royal Dating? Royal Dating is the business, is my baby. There is nothing that happened to Royal Dating. I think for the past few years, due to COVID, and as well as I didn't have enough knowledge to run Royal Dating, but it's coming back. It's definitely coming back. That's what I say. I cannot like share everything right now, but Royal Dating will be back. That's my baby, and I'm so glad that I took this break, because now I know better. I've learned a lot about business, about making money. I'm better now. So Real Deity is coming back, and I cannot wait. The next questions: any new music coming out? Of course, there's new music coming out now. I'm not sure like when exactly, but it's there. Everything is ready. Everything is there. It just, yeah, new music is definitely coming out soon. So stay tuned. Advice on a new musician. Advice on a new musician. I think this advice, it goes well round for everything. You need to research. I have an issue with musicians because people, if you don't know, I also teach like music songwriting classes. I like progress. I think that's also one of the things that is crippling me from like releasing music. I'm just like, I need to improve all the time. I don't have to like stay rigid to be like, this is my music, this is how I just do it. So no, I need to improve every bit. Like I'm currently reading this book called Atomic Habits, which explains that you have to constantly improve like 1% of your work. And after 10 years, think about all those 1% improvements that you were doing. They will be so massive, it will be so big. So that's what I want to say, like research. You need to do a lot of research. Release music, but don't stay there. Make sure that you continuously improve. It's either your quality, you need to research more about music. Know music, not just like, okay, I've got a song, I need to release it. Research more. Next question is, how do I find purpose? I think I've already answered this one. Your purpose is in Jesus. Your purpose is in His Word. You will feel it in your heart with, oh, this is what I'm supposed to do. He will give you the ideas. Okay, I need to take this step. He will do it if you earnestly, like if you are just honest enough with Him, and just be there, like just be like, okay, God, what is it? Just ask Him. He said ask and it shall be given to you. Seek and you shall find. So the next question is advice on business. In business, like I just said, I was fortunate enough to study business management, but still I didn't know that I was actually like gaining a lot. So you guys, you need to research. You need to read books. Read a lot of books. Read, even if you think you don't know. You have to constantly learn. Feed your mind new things. There is a lot that is happening. Look, like recently, if you are noticing, AI is currently here. It's trending. So as a business person, you need to like say, okay, how can I best use this artificial intelligence? How is it going to change my business? You need to be there. So research. Always learn. There are free courses, there's YouTube channels, podcasts. Learn as much as you can. Okay, I'm sorry, that just was a lot, but learn. Learn as much as you can. Now moving on to the relationship related questions. Are you single? Are you in a relationship? When are you getting married? Who is your boyfriend? All those questions. Okay, let me address it. Right now. Let me just take a breath. Okay, the answer is no. I'm single. Guys, I'm single. Okay, I'm telling you, I'm single. I'm single. At the moment, I'm still single. I'm not in a relationship. So let's move on. When are you getting married? Do you have a boyfriend? Are you single? It's a no. All those questions. What are your thoughts on marriage? Yes, I highly recommend marriage. If you find someone that you love and that person loves you, why not get married? I want to be married one day. So I see myself getting married, finding a partner who I love and who loves me, and getting married. So 3 qualities of your boyfriend or husband. I can just say God first. God. Recently I've noticed that, because in the past I was not that outgoing. But now I've started to be outgoing, and I talk to like the boys and stuff. And then you sometimes find out that some people, they just call them Christian. They call themselves Christians, but they are not really like, they don't have like that spirit of Christ inside of them. They are just like Christian, yet they are not real Christians. So I'll say, God, I need someone who has God inside, like the Holy Spirit inside, as well as someone who is understanding and who just loves me, who just loves and cares for me. So yeah, those are the three qualities: God, understanding, and loves me. Yeah. And your thoughts on friendship? My thoughts on friendship is know your place in people's lives. That's my advice on friendship. If you are a music friend, know that you're a music friend. If you are a work friend, know that you're a work friend. If you are a family friend, know that, like, just know your position in people's lives. It will save you a lot. So yeah, know your position in people's lives. And if you are that close friend, then be a close friend. If just know your position and just do your part, and the other person also does their part. That's how friendship, like any relationship, it just has to be nurtured. You might not speak every day, but yeah, I highly also recommend friendships. But most importantly, just know your position in people's lives. Next question: where do you see yourself in 5 years? In 5 years, I will be married with children and also doing my job. I'll be like rich then. I know that I'll be having a car of my own, my house, and my business will be flourishing. It will be doing fine. I know that, and I speak it in faith. And yeah, I know that I'll be rich. So the last question is not a question as such. It's saying, encourage someone who's going through a difficult time. Hey, you are going to be all right. I promise you. You are just going through a valley. You are not the first one, and you won't be the last one. You will pass through this, and it's gonna be all right. You'll be like, okay, so I remember a time when I went through. It will be just like a story that you also get to share with the world, and also share with someone who's going through a difficult time, to be like, I've been here and I know how it feels. So you will pass, you will win, and you will come out of it. I promise. The stars will keep on shining in the darkest night, and every little thing is gonna be alright. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you learned something. Like, it's already like the sun was here, now there's no more sun, but I'm glad I did this, and I hope you learned something. I will see you in my next video. Bye.